Hey there, and welcome to Simple Habits, the science-backed, step-by-step plan for choosing, forming, and sticking to your habits. My name's Matt Diavella. Since you've signed up for this course, I'm gonna guess that you're familiar with my work on YouTube or you've seen one of my documentaries on Netflix. Either that or you were frantically Googling, how the hell do I finally build healthy habits? And the internet gods led you to me. Either way, before we begin, I'd like to give you some background about myself and how I came to teach a course on habit change. I have a feeling that we've got more in common than you think. Today I make films that help people incrementally improve their lives with small steps. But my path from minimalist filmmaker to habit coach has been far from conventional. I'm not a trained scientist and I don't have a PhD in my title, but I am a little bit obsessed with change. How do some people turn their lives around while others remain stuck? This obsession probably stems from my early struggles to build a meaningful life. When I think back to a younger version of myself, one word resonates more than anything else: frustration. When I was 20 years old, I was broke, scrawny, and ate pizza pretty much every day, which was awesome for a little bit. But my unhelpful habits around nutrition and fitness only left me feeling miserable. What was probably even worse than all that was that I lacked confidence. I was scared to talk to girls, and I kept running into creative roadblocks. I can't tell you how many times I started a blog only to abandon it after a couple of weeks. Sorry, I haven't posted in a while. To this day, I do not know who I was apologizing to because I know for certain that my mom was the only person that read my blog. I'll tell you what though, she was an enthusiastic supporter.
I just love the GIF you shared on your last blog. Is it GIF or GIF?
Apart from my failed attempts as a blogger, I was a struggling filmmaker and I barely made enough money to get by. I even remember my bank account dipping below zero at one point. I can still feel the embarrassment I had going to my mom to ask for $20 to avoid the overdraft fee. So yeah, the word frustration comes to mind. But I wasn't just frustrated by my circumstance. I was frustrated by my repeated attempts at trying to build habits, but to only find myself right back where I started. But then one day became day one. I woke up one Wednesday determined to start working out consistently. That day turned into a week turned into a month, and 3 months in, that habit became an integral part of my routine. Plus, I could finally do deadlifts without keeling over. But that's not all. The momentum that I gained from mastering that one habit created a ripple effect that transformed the rest of my life. I ate healthier meals instead of reaching for the takeout menu. I spent more time honing my filmmaking skills instead of scrolling social media. I read self-development books instead of binge-watching Netflix. And slowly but surely, I was able to pay off all of my debt, grow my filmmaking business, and even find the courage to ask out this cute Australian girl. And I started to have fun with habit experiments. Back in 2019, I decided to pick up one new habit every month for the entire year. I took cold showers, counted calories, read more books, and woke up at 5 a.m. every day. Through trial and error and by learning from the world's best science on the topic, I discovered the most effective ways to make change stick, about how to get through those first 30 days, how to stack habits to create a tidal wave of transformation, and how to rinse and repeat the process whenever I need to. The story of my early struggles might sound familiar to you. I bet that you've tried to make meaningful changes in your life before, but something always got in the way. Your life got busy, you lost your motivation, for one reason or another, you fell off the wagon. And I want you to know that that is totally normal. In fact, if you told me that you never failed at building habits, I'd ask you to see a doctor, because it's a part of what makes us human. But just because you failed before doesn't mean that you're a failure. It means that you're someone who is courageous enough to try. And here you are again, giving it another go. The truth is that you have the potential to make positive changes in your life. You are capable of achieving your goals, and you've signed up for this course because deep down, you know this to be true. It's this very belief that we'll call on again and again as we take each small step towards building the life you've always imagined. The road to success isn't paved, so you can expect some bumps along the way. To help you stay on track with your goals and to get continued hits of motivation along the way, be sure to follow Slow Growth on all of the things. You can find links to all that good stuff down below this video.